Hello and welcome back to our playthrough of Control, and this is part 8. And so far, well, last episode turned out to end with a sort of credit, but as we know, the game couldn't have ended there. That was a false ending, and now we're going to try and get the real one. Not really sure how close I am to the end. This might be a short episode, or we might have a lot left. One thing I do know is that I shortened down my previous episodes over the last 2 days. I've been editing them down from 3.5 hours to 1 hour and 20 minutes, cutting out a lot of frustration, a lot of repetition, because this game is a lot harder than I expected. But so far, it's still fun. The worst part is still the backtracking and the control points. But the story is fun, the gameplay is fun, so let's continue this. So we still have these tasks here. I'm gonna leave them for now, because I've already taken them a couple of times. Let's go straight to the mail.
It stops now.
And now they've started floating here too. So let's see what's going on here. Now, as we know that this is all happening in her head, she's almost being taken by the hiss, and we're fighting it. So let's go to the director's office. See, the map still has a problem. What's this general direction anyway?
I will fight this. I will find a way to push them out.
See if Ate is here. Is this blurred or is it just not popping? It's not popping. It would actually be interesting to play this again on PC or on the PlayStation 5 when that comes.
Welcome back. I knew I chose a good assistant.
I really wonder if that actor is really Finnish. Probably.
I need my gun.
Happiness comes. You are a worm through time. The thunder soul distorts you.
I know what I must do. Start at the beginning. I should have seen it earlier. This is my mess to clean up. My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
Hello, this is Dr. Casper Darling. I have a classified message for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have sad news. Hedron is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office, the Endgame. It will be revealed.
You have always been the new you. You want this to be true.
Interesting. Guess this is a representation that she's here alone. It's all her. using my gun, but I can't really aim at anything. Wait, let me just... Find Darling's office. Somewhere here. Is that Darling? At least it's not me. See if we can find some other doors around here. What? Director's office. Is this where we're going? Ah. 1, 2, and...
You're gone. Dead. I can't feel you. I can't... This is what Dylan wanted all along. But there's something. I can feel it, but I don't know what. The motel is a place of power, of change, a place to pass through, connecting everything. This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go?
So I can only ring that bell once now. Okay, then I'm guessing there's something else I need to do. None of the doors are working. Well, there's one door here. Okay.
Really?
These Jesse Faden posters. So I guess we're not going to the janitor this time, right? No. Guess we're going back to here. Nope. And I guess it's one of the other. It's none of these. Is the exit? Nope. One of the other doors. No. Wait. There we go. That's my picture.
Grow brighter around one constant. They revolve. Hedron is dead, but you're alive here in me. Maybe Hedron put you in our heads when we met her. Maybe you were always there, and she was just trying to teach me how to trigger you. Maybe I'll never understand. Maybe I don't need to. Trench was the first to be corrupted by the hiss. Slowly, over the years. His need for control only made it worse. It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department. He opened the door to the hiss. Just like that. With Hedron dead, the hiss tried to corrupt me too. But I'm stronger than them. We're stronger. They're waiting. They'll try to stop us.
This is here. So is this like the last battle?
My sister had this dream. A bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
She convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn. I knew I had to end her dream. I had to wake her up. Rip down a poster she'd been staring at. Cut off her eyelids to make her see. To save her.
Going down here. Guess we just don't touch anything and that will be fine.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know, because that's how it was for me.
Prepare for power boosts. shit, it was close. Where's that fucking stalker? Son of a bitch. What the? How? Thankfully it didn't spawn me back all the way to the beginning. really throwing everything at me, isn't he?
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the real ending. But there is a lot of other things here to do, so there might be a hidden ending around here that I don't know about yet. But I'll get to figure that out as I try to platinum this game. But I'm not going to do that streaming. Probably going to do that by myself. I'll let the credits run out, and then I'm going to give you my impressions when we're done.
Sunlight coming through the haze. No gaps in the light to let it inside.
So that was the critical path of Control. I am curious though to know if there is any other content which is peculiar to, well, the main story that I missed because I didn't do 100% everything. We'll figure that out later at a later date though. This is a great game. This is a really good game. It plays really well. If I wanted to change anything, it would be the spawn points. I would have liked to have the options to start off where I died and maybe be able to quit the mission if I kept dying. I also wanted a way to save the game, which we really don't have, so I can't really jump in where I left off at any point. And also the campiness of the dialogue. The story is fine. The story is okay. The acting is fine. But the inner monologues and stuff, well, they sort of on the nose all the time, isn't there? All in all, great game. 8 out of 10. So, for all of you who just want to see the critical path, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Remember to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I'll talk to you later. Or you can stick with me more and we'll try to do some side missions and see what else we can, well, explore of the extra content. Now, we probably have some upgrades to do, and as you can see, there is a lot of missions here that we haven't really gotten to yet. The old friends, the Langston's runway, clean the content of the traffic lights, content of the moving letters. So these are the corrupted items. And then there is his corrupted old colleagues, including Tomasi, which I tried to get, but he's really hard. And clear the clog in some pipes. Yeah, there's a few different options here. I've also heard rumors about there being DLC for this, which we'll probably get at a later date. I also want to take a look at the trophies, but if I go into the trophies right now, then you will get the blue screen, but you can still hear me. So don't go anywhere, and let me just check the trophies real fast. I'm at 62%, and I'm missing, well, some side mission stuff, some upgrades, and there's 3 hidden trophies here, which I guess we'll figure out later. Some board countermeasures and 5 bureau alerts, and killed 10 enemies with the shield burst, which I haven't unlocked yet. Let's take a look at these hidden things. Yeah, these are all defeat different enemies, which I already have on my mission agenda. This is in fact a very accomplishable platinum trophy, which I might try. Okay, let's do some upgrades. Shield burst. That's pretty practical, I guess. Also get up the street shield strength to launch big enemies and large objects. Sure, why not? What is this? Disease duration and levitation duration.
Where are the files on parasitic entities at House?
I found a couple of valuable files in Dr. Barley's office. I'd have to dig through the archives for the rest, but I'm not going for the time to come. Not with the altered items loose.
Then go see if any ranger squads are available for a file retrieval mission. Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of it.
Eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... Really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
Okay. Wait. Still a red dot on you.
Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
Underhill.
Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine. A researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
I've got a lot of dialogue options here, and I haven't run one of them, so we should probably go run through them and see what they have to say.
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I'm still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were. We won't ever be like them. When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like, don't just assume I'm going to consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
How was Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any his activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
Look, don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just... well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that. So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be...
me.
You. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this. And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me. That's good to know. Thanks, Emily. I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Well,
I've got a bureau to run. See you soon. Yes, ma'am, Director Faden. Please, Emily. Not even as a joke. My waveform of the his recording.
Sorry.
Not really sure I like this outfit though. I got some new ones now. This is the old one. And the director's suit. Technical response. Astral dive. P7. And the office assistant. Well, I guess the director's suit is the best one. Or civilian. Director's suit it is. Oh. I wonder if this is... Okay, Dr. Underhill. Funny thing is, my middle name is Underhill. There we go. Langston's runway. Cleanse the constant. The traffic lights. Cleanse the constant. The moving letters. Okay. Let's see what that is.
That's no normal piece of paper.
Nope.
We need to know where it's going.
Okay. Is it moving as I'm moving? Or? What's this? No idea how to get this. No.
We need to find the pages.
Okay, this one. First.
to know where it's gonna end up.
Stand still, damn it.
Should be one more page.
There we go. Final piece of paper.
I need to know where it's gonna end up.
There we go. And now the plans come to get the traffic lights. Where is the traffic light? Water bottle. Swan. Balloon. Other end is closed. Okay. Then I guess we go down to next level. Which I believe is the same place we got our fridge. And nothing. 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 And nothing. And a gate that doesn't open. Huh. So, just so I know how to get here, this is the 4th floor. The other side, this was closed to us before. Now it's open.
That must be one of the missing alternate items.
Wait, how did I get back here?
Okay. Right. Red and green lights.
What is this thing's
Red.
deal?
And green. Red. Damn it.
How is it doing that?
You know it's doing that. Damn it. This is gonna kill me, isn't it? Where the hell are we going? What the hell? Where are we? Uh-oh. I think maybe... we fell outside the world.
That That must be one of the missing altered items.
Wait, how did I get back here?
I started to wonder if... Yeah, we were most definitely missing something.
Altered item to worry about.
Great. Well, let's
How the hell did an astral spike end up in the archives? My poor records.
I found all those missing altered items.
All of them? Wow, you have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing from the panopticon. The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several more containment breaches.
How many of these things did he lose?
How many?
Just a couple. Should be no problem for you. I really appreciate your help. Really. Just super.
This guy's an asshole.
Can I get a situation report for the sector?
Whew, okay, we still have to perform a proper inventory of the cells. Lord knows how many altered items snuck out during all this. Staffing. We definitely lost some people. Gonna have to hit those college career fairs, am I right? Huh.
Hard to imagine the FBC at job fairs.
The hiss are still tearing up the place faster than we can fix it, but the containment sector is stable-ish.
Considering the alternative, I'm happy with stable-ish. Any thoughts on me serving as director? I know it was a sudden change.
Oh, no complaints so far. Trench was all secrets, lots of meetings behind closed doors. You seem much more approachable. But if I can give you some advice, ma'am, keep a grip on who you are. I've been here a long time, and I don't know if it's the job or this place, but people change here, and not for the better.
I'll try to keep my head on straight. Will you stay on after things calm down, Langston?
Are you asking if I'm quitting? Oh, no, ma'am. I'm not having some mid-level agent make a mess of my panopticon. Plus, I'm racking up serious overtime hours with this lockdown. Just don't take too long clearing out the hiss. My cat gets separation anxiety.
I'll do what I can.
He must have gotten a pet sitter.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
So as you can tell, there's a lot of content long after the endgame has started, which is great. Which means you can have a lot of fun with this, and the gameplay loop is kind of fun, even though the frame rate issues and the spawn points are still an issue for my part. I know a lot of people actually like those kinds of challenges, so next time I'll be playing something different. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I guess I will talk to you next time.